I'm Sergeant John Sexton with the Allegan County Sheriff's Office. I've been employed as a corrections officer since 1996. I was promoted as a sergeant 3 years ago. One of the biggest obstacles is our facility is old and outdated. We currently have a linear style facility, which is where we have a main hallway, and on either side of the hallway we do have cells set up in there. Inmates are not observed 24 hours a day. Officers go through minimum twice an hour and check on them. Now that's when we have what I call pseudo authority. We open the door, we might be in there for a minute, a couple of minutes, we have authority. Once we exit that cell and move on to the next one, we lose all authority, and we have no idea what's going on in the cells or what the inmates are doing. Some of the cells do have cameras, but those cameras rotate through all the cameras, so there's a good gap, that cannot be observed. Another aspect is in our minimum population is basically some old rooms that were converted, and they have actually multiple rooms in there. So when an officer enters those rooms, they cannot see the whole room, what's going on. They have to walk through doorways and see what's in the back room. So they don't know if the inmates are horse playing back there. They don't know if the inmates waiting to attack them as they walk through the doorway. So that is a safety concern for officers as well as inmate safety. Our population has grown over the years, and the jail has added on. The only thing that did not add on is our isolation or segregation cell. And that's a cell where we put people that might be going detoxing for alcohol or drugs, or if they come in as a combative and they might be a risk for other inmates at the time until they calm down. There's only one room of those that we have. And there's been many times at night where we've had to actually take somebody out and we pass another person going down the hallway to place another person in. If we hear about a noise, we think there's a fight in a cell or a dorm, there's really no way to tell what's going on until we get there. If we have the new style jails, what they call now, or direct supervision, where you have an officer in there 24 hours a day, at least if there's something going on, the officer in that housing unit can alert the responding officers of what's going on so they have an idea. Also, some of the safety concerns is there's always possibility for inmate-on-inmate attacks. There's always that risk, but it's sometimes without the constant supervision with officers there, that risk can be up a little. Especially on weekends and especially in the summertime, our population does rise, and we have a holding cell that's maybe 10 by 30, and we can have up to 40 inmates sometimes in there on a weekend. Sometimes I've seen where there's hardly any room for people to sit down. Everybody has to stand. So we can make a 4-man cell can become a 5 to a 6-man cell. A 6-man cell can be an 8-10 person cell. Our 30-man dorm, we've had sometimes up to just under 40 people in there. So, and those people usually end up on the floor. This building is used 24 hours a day, so I'm not sure what the ratio is, but it goes through its life pretty fast. Our gates, figure an officer goes through twice an hour, so there's minimum 2 times an hour does the gate open. Now you also have other workers that go through, so a gate gets a lot of use a day.
Okay.
And they just get wear and tear on the parts. And of course, being security doors and security gates, they're expensive parts, so just the upkeep is a big expense on that.